We are here in Gibsonburg, Ohio at Waggoner's Run Trail. This is going to be our first ride through, so I don't know much about it, but it said it was 4.7 miles. We kind of scoped out the area, and they do have a really nice quarry. It looked like you could go scuba diving. It was pretty neat. And they got like a walking trail that goes all the way around it, all fenced in. Really nice walking trail. Really nice area. And I'm actually probably going to come back up here and go scuba diving. I've never done that before, and I'm pretty sure they do that. That looked pretty nice. So we're going to ride the MTB trail and see what it's about. I will get back with you guys. All right, this is the start of the Gibsonburg Waggoner's Run mountain bike trail. I think it's 4.7 miles. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, I think. Trying to get our legs warmed up, so we're taking it slow for a minute. I couldn't find much on this trail, but I did find this trail on the MTB app. But I couldn't really find, when I went to Google and all that, like it was all about the quarry and stuff. Like there's not much about the mountain bike trail at all on there. I couldn't find nothing. So, wow, this seems pretty cool. So I'm surprised they don't really advertise the MTB trails much. So this is our first ride through. We know nothing about this trail at all. Usually I ride them before I GoPro. Oh wow. Just like a, I don't know what this is, like a little detour. Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll do that last. Looks pretty cool over there. Does it lead over there? We'll do the trail, and then we'll do the obstacle, whatever that is over there. We'll find out. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I think they should add to their website and do more description on this trail, because they have nothing. Unless I just didn't see it. But if anybody's anywhere around Gibsonburg, Ohio, I mean, it's so far it's worth checking it out over here. Seems pretty well marked so far. MTB trail. It looks like you go straight. So yeah, go over the tracks. No, not that way. See? There you go. Messing around. I hope that was on camera. Messing around, that's what you get. I know what you was trying to do. Go ahead, go. I hope that's on camera. We're gonna get that on on your wipeout too. I probably didn't get it. I don't know. It looks fairly new though, the wood. Whatever it was. Yeah, the MTB app didn't even have a parking lot where you could GPS it to the parking lot. So we just looked it up on Google and we found the trailhead and it had the GPS location there. So we just went to Waggoner's Trail, Gibsonburg, Ohio trailhead on Google, and we found the GPS location. But normally on the MTB project app, which if you don't have it, you need to get it. That's how I find all these trails. And usually they have like a little P for parking lot, and you'll just click it, and then it will show you it'll take you right to the GPS location. You can drive right to it, parking lot. But like I said, this place didn't have one for some reason. Oh, that's neat. Go. I'm gonna go up. I'm fine. It was well, yeah, because I should have waited for you and gotten a little more speed. Well, I did because I was waiting on you. Yeah. Gotta readjust the camera though. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I could have easily made it, but I thought I would get enough speed. But that's actually steeper than it looks. Like, I caught myself, but that was funny. You get it? Yeah. I'm waiting on you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see what that looks like.
That's my bad.
No, it's not your bad. It's my bad for thinking I could get up it from a few feet from it.
These little obstacles are pretty cool though. They really should add more description to their trail for people to come ride it. I'm guessing this trail doesn't get ridden a whole lot, unless that's the way they want it, I don't know. That was funny though. I know, I was holding my brakes so I wouldn't slide backwards and then I just fell back. It's so funny, it's like every time you wipe out somewhere, I wipe out behind you or vice versa. It's like we always, if you don't wipe out, I don't wipe out. That's what it seems like. I mean, that really wasn't a wipe out. That was kind of just like a little fallback. That was steep.
It didn't seem like it until you went off it.
Like with my tires being a little wet from the being early in the morning, like the dew, and it being wood and me, like I should have known I need more speed. I got too much faith in my legs. Like I got really strong legs and I can climb about anything, but too much faith for being a little wet, being wood. It just, I should have known better. So far what I've noticed, like there's not too much like really flowy sections. It's flat, which I figured it would be. They do have a little bit of obstacles. It is fun. So far, I'm having a good time. I mean, I'm having a good time. I didn't come here thinking, you know, expecting to be big drop-offs and some crazy stuff, but, you know, I was expecting it to be flat because it's up by Toledo and everything's flat up here. But with the obstacles so far and the turns and just the cruise, and I mean, it's more than I expected.
What the heck? You're gonna, I'll slid off, be careful.
I got it.
You slide off a little?
A little bit, yeah. But yeah, it's more than what I expected. They definitely are taking care of this trail and adding stuff to it, it looks like. And I'm going out on a limb saying that, but the wood looked new. So they're definitely, somebody's doing something around here. It's because you're the first one on the trail. The spider webs they accumulate, and then the people first to ride the trail usually run into them all. No, you're good.
I can't see them.
I mean, what do you think of the trails so far? For just, you like it? It's pretty fun. You know, if you were, you know, 50 miles, 100 miles away or something, I wouldn't, you know, drive that far to come ride this, just being, you know, 4.7 miles, I think, or something. But if you're just in town or you're visiting somebody or you live, you know, fairly close, it's well worth riding, in my opinion. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's actually a jump.
I know.
If I'd have known that, I'd have hit it with some speed.
I thought I was about to go over there. I don't know.
Or if you're on a vacation somewhere around here and you're anywhere close, you know, it's definitely worth riding. Or if you're driving through, you know, and for some reason you got your bike, you know, if you're going to a like a more well-known trail or further away and you're just driving through, it's definitely worth just getting your bike out and just checking it out. I'm not sure.
Oh, they're both the same one.
Oh, it looks like we took the more jungle path versus the, we probably went the wrong way, I don't know. But that's what we're doing today. We're actually going to a more well-known trail, but we stopped here on the way because it was on the way, so we were gonna ride it. And I'm not mad about it. I'm having fun. Kind of like a little warm-up before we get to where we're going. And we've been driving for about 50 minutes, almost an hour. So it kind of gets us out of the truck and have a little fun. And then we're gonna keep driving. Are you getting hot? I mean, I think it was like 65 degrees, but riding, it does get warm quick.
How short under is my pants? Or
Yeah.
I'll go top.
I didn't either. I wish I would have known. I would have got some air on it.
I didn't have no. Oh no.
Go left.
Oh, skinny.
Oh, I almost didn't make it. My tires slid. That was a nice little skinny. My back tire almost didn't make it up on it. It kind of slid.
That tree just comes out of nowhere. Oh, what's up here?
I don't know. It's kind of neat though. It's not bad.
Not expecting all the wooden pieces. It's like Toledo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That happens to me.
That one log was out of position right there. It almost got both of us. I just ran through a cobweb. I ran through quite a few. I'm like catching all the ones that you're missing. That was pretty cool. Technical section. This is a nice relaxing ride. Yeah. A lot of places don't mark the miles, like how many miles. I don't know why they don't. And then some do, like every mile they'll have a mile marker. Most places don't. Maybe with it only being a little under 5 miles. Well, no, because we go on a lot of trails that are 10 miles plus, and they're not usually marked either. I think all trails should do that. But then again, sometimes you don't really want to know, you know? Like if it's like a really flowy trail, it's like I wouldn't even want to know because you're just having so much fun. Like you don't even want to. You get to that last mile and you're just like, dang. I wouldn't even want to know what mile I'm on. I'm just having so much fun. If that makes any sense. But them long trails, they should be marked. We went to Mohican, and that was 24 miles. And let me tell you, I'm glad they had it marked, because once we hit about the 18-mile mark, we were happy to see every new marker coming up, let me tell you. Well, that's kind of cool.
trying to find the right gear.
This is a pretty cool section with the view wise, the trees, they're like perfectly aligned.
I believe on Model 3. But what? Remember how I went straight and straight down?
Yeah.
I think on like 2.5, 3.
Did you eat a spider web? Well, if it makes you feel any better, I appreciate you taking the spider webs. I'm still catching a little bit of them.
You know, the one I did was big. That was cool. I think I've done too much. I do have mother's breath, but it's not.
Yeah.
That's a perfect.
Whew, that's a tight fit. I think we're rocking 780 millimeter handlebars, both of us. And let me tell you, some of these places, you skim the ends. In my opinion though, like with my reach, I think the 780s, they work for me because the wider the handlebars, I feel like the more control you have. So I think these came with like 720, I believe, and I upgraded to longer handlebars and I've really enjoyed them. I feel like I got better control through corners and it's really helped. Oh, we got a tree down. Or a branch.
It's not mine.
Here, hold my bike. Hold it. I'll get it. It's pretty good size, but I think we'll get it out of the way. There we go. We took care of that.
You go first.
No, you can.
Nah.
We should almost be done. I mean, you've been in front the whole time this long, so you might as well finish it. I'm gonna guess we've went at least 4 miles or close.
When we get back to the truck, I gotta take off the pants.
All right. It got me too. You're grading it a 6 out of 10?
It would be an 8 because of all the things, but all the trees in the way.
So for a flat trail, it's a 6 out of 10. That's actually pretty cool. We're gonna have to figure out your grading level. Like, what are you grading a trail on? You know what I'm saying? Because when I grade a trail, you know, for this one being flat, some obstacles, 4.7 miles, I believe. You know, I would give it, I'd give it a 5 out of 10. For me to grade this trail higher, I would need more obstacles. You know, it's definitely has some cool stuff, but I couldn't give it too much more than a 5 out of 10 though. My kind of trails are, I like the flowy downhill, big berms, jumps. So I'm not grading it off of any kind of expectations like that. I'm just grading it off of a more flatter land trail. Definitely worth riding though. If you're, like I said earlier, if you're anywhere in the vicinity. But yeah, in my opinion, if you're grading a flat trail that doesn't have the downhills or the jumps, it better have a lot of obstacles for it to get a high rating from me.
The only reason I'm rating it a 6 is because it has like the obstacles. And like, I don't know. Oh, I think it's so funny. Anyway.
Oh, this is pretty neat. Yeah, this is pretty cool. But I enjoy the adrenaline rush for mountain bikes and the being out in the wild. And I'm big on scenery also. Like, I love nice scenery. Like this right here is really cool to me, really neat. So I think that's why I love mountain biking so much. It's got a little bit of everything that I enjoy. So I love driving to these places also, because you get to drive through all these states and see some really nice scenery. I love it. Love to drive. So for me, mountain biking is like everything in one for me. It lets me be able to travel, go through different states, get to see a lot of nice scenery on and off the trail.
I like the little bend.
Yeah, that was cool.
I was back in the other that one, I think. Little bunnies? Little bunnies that long. It's like fun.
Yeah,
I think there's nothing here. This is pretty cool. I like
it is pretty cool.
What is this? What the heck? I don't feel safe.
Oh wow, it's pretty neat.
I didn't feel safe.
You did it though.
Yeah, I know. I love how it's dark.
I don't know, but I don't know if you're supposed to ride on these, but oh, maybe you're not. Oh, I took the wrong way, didn't I? It's all right. We'll still hit it. That was pretty cool though. I'm thinking it's kind of like I was riding on the rocks.
Did you go on the bridge? Wait, wrong way.
Huh?
Wrong way.
I think we go in right here.
Yep.
I like how they have it marked. They definitely did good with that, because I would have not known which one to go in. That's pretty cool. See, too bad it couldn't be like that, but with a downhill, so you can get a lot of speed and hit it. You got some air. Oh yeah. Here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. Right behind you. Oh. See, that's pretty neat. Couple jumps. So you'd have to pedal and get your own speed though. There's no downhill for it, but you can get going pretty good speed. You can clear those pretty easily, because I wasn't even going super fast and I didn't have any problem. We'll have to come back here and do a speed run. How fast we can make it through this whole trail. now that we know it. This would be a fun trail for a speed run, like with those jumps going fast, hitting them, just to see what the fastest time you can ride this. This would be a good one for that.
I think I did the video game.
Yeah, you did. So we'll definitely come back. Hit that stick. Oh, I think that was a thorn bush. Yeah. That was a pretty fun section. I'm gonna let you go first. Oh, I thought we had to go up right there. Okay. That's pretty neat though. I mean, maybe we shouldn't rank it too soon, because I'm gonna go up from a 5 to a 6 for the jumps. You should never rate a trail until you've ridden it. That's a rule of thumb. And I'm kind of wiping the lens with my shirt, so if you see it go black a couple times during the video, it's because it's early in the morning and it's like so light sprinkles, and I feel like I don't want to sprinkle on the lens. Oh, so I guess you could have went up right there.
What?
That's where it led to, up here. It would have been taking a shortcut from the rest of that. Get that stick or that string or whatever that is out of your derailleur. It's gonna drive me nuts. Like just seeing that. It's gonna drive me nuts. Huh? Oh yeah, this is our first downhill here. Pretty neat.
Oh!
What happened? Oh.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I seen it. I was wondering what happened because that ain't even steep. So now we're getting a little bit of turns and downhill, like for being here. This is not bad. You having trouble?
Yeah, I'm sweating my hands.
You got gloves on. Whew. That was tough, I'm not gonna lie. My tire was spinning. And I'm running low air pressure. We have tubeless tires. And I'm only running 23 PSI, and I was still spinning getting up that. I made it, but it was, I see why he was having a little trouble. You know, if it would be like super dry, but it's a little wet, but it was still tougher than it looked. But my specialty is climbing. I have really strong legs, so it helps. I just put it in low gear and try to pick a good line, and usually I can make it. Is that what it's for?
I don't know.
It is. It's like a... Oh, I made it. I was spinning right there, though. Little technical section. Oh wow, another rocky technical section. Slight uphill.
Like it's sliding. It's full of height.
Well, it's all about picking the right line though. See, you were getting too close to the right, more of the incline. These roots right here are really slippery. So you would have slid on those. So like I would pick this line that I'm at right now, like almost middle of what you went from there to the roots. I would pick the straight line, which had no problems. But yeah, mountain biking, it's a lot of it has to do with picking the right line. I mean, that's the strategy of it when it gets to the technical sections.
It's not my dad.
It's all right. This is really cool. All right. You are slipping. You're doing all right. You're doing good. It says parking lot to the right. Oh, we're back to the parking lot. So it brings us out right here. No cars, railroad tracks, and there's the parking lot. We're the only ones here. That's why we're eating so many spider webs. So this trail, for being what it is, really fun. If you're anywhere around, like within, I don't know, 50 miles, you're coming to visit, like I said, or if you're going to another trail, definitely worth coming and checking it out. So you guys all have a good day.